Hi everyone, my name is ALIANA PAGKALIWANGAN and I am from BSHM 3A. And today I'm going to discuss a restaurant or one of the largest fast food chains in the world, and it is none other than McDonald's or McDonald's Corporation. McDonald's Corporation is an American fast food chain that is one of the largest in the world, and it is known for its hamburgers. It was started way back 1948 by the McDonald brothers in San Bernardino, California, and it was later on bought by Ray Kroc in 1961. There are three issues that I'm going to discuss. The first one is workers fed up with McDonald's file OSHA complaints. This article was published last March 16, 2015, and it was stated that workers in 19 U.S. cities filed OSHA complaints against the fast food giant, alleging hazardous working conditions. They also claimed that they were told to use condiments such as mustard on burns rather than using appropriate medication or having a proper treatment. The workers contend that they face hazards such as hot grills, hot oils, slippery and greasy floors. They allege that understaffing and pressure to work too fast are the main drivers responsible for the injuries. Many McDonald's locations lack basic first aid kits or personal protective equipment. The second issue is customers seem to be turned off by slow service at McDonald's. McDonald brothers introduced McDonald's for its fast delivery system or for its fast service. But then as time passed by, the service of the restaurant or the fast food chain becomes slower and slower. The third issue is fast food workers plan global protests over wages. This article was published last May 8, 2014, and it was stated that workers from dozens of countries on 6 continents announced that they were joining a growing movement for higher pays and rights on the job, and workers at McDonald's are included. How are these issues related to ergonomics? The human operator is the main focus of ergonomics. Therefore, the aim of ergonomics is to provide a healthy and desirable environment for the workers. But then the management or the restaurant failed to do that because the workplace is not comfortable, and also the workers feel unsafe in performing their jobs. Therefore, their movements are very limited and it's not bringing the best of them. The managers also fail to monitor the workplace, so they don't know what environment the workers are exposed to. One of the goals of ergonomics is efficiency, and it wasn't met by the restaurant because they lack harmony, so they don't really know how to perform the job confidently. The McDonald brothers also introduced the kitchen harmony, but then it wasn't sustained or maintained by the employees. So they're not familiar with the movement that should be done efficiently. So the service or the output is low and becomes unsafe. The next aim of ergonomics is to provide safe and healthy environment. But it was failed to do by the restaurant or the management because of poor monitoring. And they also told the workers to put mustard on their burns instead of getting proper treatment. So if ever they ask the worker to do a certain task again, they will feel that fear or they will get scared in performing the job again. The lack of PPE and first aid kits is also a no-no because you have to make sure that the workplace is well equipped with medical equipment. The corporation or the white-collar workers also shows that they don't keep records or they don't stay updated with the accidents that are happening. These are numbers of workers that got burned, got injured, and etc. So it only shows that the risk factors are failed to be identified and measured. Ergonomics also focuses on the productivity, reliability, and the quality. So we can be sure that the workers are very productive, but then they're not efficient enough to do the job because they were given tasks that's not really delegated to them and it's not really for them. Therefore, their potential is not maximized. The management also failed to provide the proper training or regular training to the workers before getting exposed to the job. This will only result to low reliability, which later on cause repetition of the task, which is not safe. The next one is job satisfaction and personal development. So we can obviously see that they're not satisfied with their jobs because they filed such complaints. And also, they are treated as robots, not as humans. They are not given consideration, so they are overloaded with tasks. The management also expected too much, and they are giving the employees multiple amount of tasks. People and machine interaction is also poor because they were exposed, or the employees are exposed to certain technologies without proper training. So for example, or most commonly seen, or what I commonly see in McDonald's, some new employees are asked to take orders with
the POS,
but then they're not yet familiar with the
POS.
So it only results to slow service or mistook an order and then repeat it all over again. The last one is the support system. One of the goals of ergonomics is also to provide motivation to the employees, to inspire them to do better and to do their best of their abilities in performing their jobs. But it's not met because the management or the restaurant didn't pay them right and didn't provide compensation for their medical needs. So the workers filed against them and also made a strike. The management didn't also show support because they didn't provide regular training or any proper training or orientation to the workers. So the employee might think that the work lacks purpose and they will get unmotivated. So we can only see how important ergonomics is because it doesn't only affect the internal environment of the business, it also affects the external environment. For example, this article about the relationship of the employees and the management was posted on public. So the customers will see it and they will have their negative thoughts about it. Therefore, it might also change their perspectives towards the business. That's all everyone, and thank you for listening.